the Otis and Jennifer show. Hi guys, I'm just petting my kitty in the morning, and a lot of you like to see that because some of you guys aren't able to have your own kitties, and that breaks my heart. It really does, like, because when I was little I wasn't able to have kitties, and I know some of you who watched all my videos know that story. But I thought today I would tell the story of how I met Otis and the day that we met. And, you know, it's funny to say, the day I met my cat, or whatever, but that sticks in my mind so clearly, so funnily, so awesome. So basically, I already had, this is my 5th cat, okay? I already had 4 cats, which is way too many, okay? But when you're a little girl and you're deprived of cats your whole life because your brothers are allergic to them, then it's really sucky that, like, so I turned 18, like, the first thing I did, I didn't even care about moving out until my mom said, "Hey, come back here, bub, we're doing a show." Till my mom said you couldn't, have one. Where are you going, bub? We're doing a show. Oh, I have to say a song before we're done, because it looks like Otis doesn't want to be on camera. Hey, Otis! Hey, Otis! Otter. Look at his tail. He's got something going on in his head. You can read a cat by their tail. And he is saying, "Mom, I'm not into it today." Oh, I got a song to sing. Otis and Tangerine sitting in a tree. Purring. That was the cutest Tangerine. I loved that so much. Yeah, oh, that feels so good. Are you sure you don't want to be petted? Come on. Oh, don't tip over the coyote bones, Bubs. Yes, come on. He does want to be petted. He does. Good boy. Come on, Otis. Show your pretty face, Bubs. Don't do that. Okay, so basically, I had 4 cats already. It was way too many. But as a child, I was deprived of kitties, so there you go. Otter, where are you going? Please don't do that. He doesn't want to be petted. He wants to pet himself on that rock. He likes that big, I don't know what it is, quartz stone or something. Anyway. So basically I had 4 cats already. I went to the pet store to get food, of course. And seriously, right inside... Buddy, are you seriously running from the camera? Okay, seriously, right inside of... right inside of, like, where they keep the dogs and cats at PetSmart. And it was at PetSmart, you know, because I was just going there to get food. Oh my god. And this little guy was just a kitten at, well, 8 weeks old. That's how old he was when we got him. And let me tell you what. I went in there, and because he was calling to me, he was like, "Where, where?" And I looked over because I wasn't... normally when I go to PetSmart, I make a, like, plan. Do not look at the cats. You know, like, don't pet them, don't do it, because my heart just, like, gets so attached so quickly. And, you know, if I wasn't able to get Otis, I would have just, like, I would have been crushed. And to be honest, you know, I've had a lot of trouble with pregnancies, and I've told you that about my Rh negative stuff. And the last miscarriage that I had was like 2.5 years ago. And I want to do a video just about miscarriage and how common it is. I don't think that people know that 1 in 4 pregnancies turn into a miscarriage, and most people don't even know it. They just think it's a late period. Bubs! Otis. Where is he going? What's he gonna do? Oh, he wants to go outside. Okay, let me tell the rest of the story, Otis, and we'll go outside. Okay, Bubs? So, I hear him crying at me. It's so hard to follow a cat around. He wants out the door. So, okay, Otis, let's have a cuddle and then you can go and I'll tell the rest of the story. Okay, come on, Bubs. You can go. Say bye. Say bye, Tangerine. Say bye, I love you. Say bye, Tangerine. Okay. Bye, Bubs. Hey, Jack, you want to come be a substitute? Come on. Come here, Bubs. Otis doesn't want to be on camera anymore. Come on. There's Jack. Oh, Jack. He kind of looks like Otis, but bigger. No, Bubs. Come on. He's not really allowed in my room. But Jack is a nice kitty. Come on, say hi, Jack. Jack, look at Mommy. Yes. Are you purring yet? Are you purring? No. Look at Jackie. Look at that Jackie boy. He has a bobtailed lynx. Show him how you have no tail, Bubs. Show him how you have no tail. See? No tail. And he and Chloe are brother and sister. He's a bobtailed lynx. Hi, Bubs. He's only uncomfortable because he's not allowed in here. Because he will eat my chicken's feet. He's a chicken foot grabber and runner. He did a runner on me. You grabbed a chicken foot and did a runner, didn't you, Bubbers? Yes. Actually, he's liking being. So I'll keep telling the story of Otis while I'm petting lovely Jack, and he's like, why am I in here? Why am I in here? Okay, so Otis was crying at me like, so I go in there and there's two cats. There's two kittens and they're brother and sister apparently because they look a lot alike. So there's two kittens and, come on, Jackie boy. There's two kittens and then one of them has like, looks just like Otis but is a girl and has these like sick looking eyes like she has a little cat cold. So, and actually she was cuter, to be honest. Where are you going? You're staying right here, Bubs. Yeah. She was cuter, but she had a cold, so I was like, okay. And Otis was like, meh, meh, meh. At first I thought, something's wrong with that cat. It's annoying, you know? But then I thought, well, it was meant to be. I had read about familiars, right? I had read that they find you, that they, that's kind of how that goes. And then I thought, fuck, is this cat, like, calling to me, And around that time, I was just starting to call myself a witch. It was a big deal. I had lost a baby, like 6 weeks before, and I was in a really, and it's happened to me 8 times, miscarriage. So it's not something that is new to me, but it's always, always, always so painful emotionally. Physically, I can get over that pain, right? It is painful physically, but emotionally, that stuff stays with you forever. But my kitties are the light of my soul. So, yeah. Right, Jackie boy? Jackie boy was my kitty. When we got Chloe and Jack, the twins, we were able to pick one each, me and Alex. So, when we had already had Bazinga, so we had 3. Then we got Rosebud, then we got Otis. But, yes, I'm rubbing my tears on you, Bubs. To bless you. 'Cause he's evil. No, he's not. Jack's a good boy, aren't you? Look, he's about to run. He's always about to run. Get over here, you stinker. I'll pet you until you won't. Maybe he wants me to rub his belly. Maybe he wants that. Do you like that? He doesn't look like he likes that. Jackie boy? Yes. That's a camera. Are you going to... No, don't rub on the camera. You'll turn it off. Oh, yes. So let me finish telling the story of Otis. So he's screaming at me like, meow, meow. The most annoying little thing. He's pushing his face up against the the, like, bars, because he's in a little cat cage type thing. And, he's pushing his face up against the bars, and then he's, like, sticking his tongue through the bars, like, trying to lick me. And I put my hand up, and he put his little paw through, like, to the bar, and his claws to, like, my hand. And I just started, like, my heart was hooked, you know? Like, as soon as we made contact with each other's skin, it was, like, immediate love, passion, and it was passion. It was like, I have to have this cat, you know? This cat needs me, and I need it, and it's part of my life. So that's why Otis is super special to me, is because I had just, no kitties want to be hanging out right now. I have to respect that. Okay, bye, Jack. Bye, Bubs. Love you. Okay, I can finish telling this story about Otis super quick, and then we'll be done. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Sorry my kitties aren't super cuddly, but I'll try and get some cuddle time in tonight. So I wanted to say, right, Otis. And I'm thinking in my head, I already have 4 cats. Who has 5 cats? Like, nobody does that. And I'm thinking, obviously, I already know I'm a crazy cat lady because I have 4. But I'm like, who does that, you know? So but then in my heart, I'm like, no. My soul was shouting out to me, none of that matters. You know, none of that matters. So I go to the counter, and it's like $3.29, and they close at, it was like $3.24, and they closed at $3.30, and they wouldn't sell me Otis. There was also a little girl who came to look at him after I was in there, and I tried to tell the people, I was like, I want to buy that cat now, even though I can't get it till tomorrow or whatever, because you're too lazy, you know. And I didn't say because you're too lazy, but that's what I was thinking, and obviously that's the truth. Because you're too lazy. And so, she's like, well, we open at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. I'm like, well, she goes, the store opens at 9, and then the cats open at 9:30. And I was like, okay, well, I'll be here at 8:59 at the front door when you open. And then I'm going to be the first one in line to get Otis, because there's this little girl and her parents looking at Otis, and they said the same thing. Oh, if you want him, you have to come back tomorrow. Okay. So I'm like, in my heart, like, panicking for like 12 hours till I can get back there. No, longer than that. 3 to like 18 hours till I can get back there to be like, dude, sometimes I think that maybe Otis is my twin flame. I know that sounds silly, but, for an animal, though, like, I've never been so connected. You know how cats don't like you to touch certain areas, and they don't like you to put your face up to them, and, like, Otis doesn't care, and Otis will kiss you. Otis will just, like, do this and open his mouth and, like, well, it's a French kiss, I guess, because he, like, licks your lip. But, like, he's such, I don't know how to explain it. The other 2 kinds of cats I want to get are the big ones, like the Savannah or the Serval, and and I also want to get a Sphinx cat. And I follow this lady called Sphinx Tails or Trails or something, and she's so awesome, and she has one that's unsold. She's in California. I want one of those baby kittens so bad. Anyway, I've always wanted a cat that has no hair. I don't know why. Because they're not exactly cute, are they? They're just like, well, I don't know. I've never even held one or touched one, so. But I have this feeling that, like, I would like to sleep next to a skin bag. Like, I know sleeping next to hair is nice, but sometimes it gets in your mouth, it's all gross, you know, because you like to. Okay, and then. So the rest of this Otis story, sorry I'm all over the place, and I don't have a cat with me. But. So get there at 8:59. Nobody's there waiting for the cat, so I'm like, golden, it's mine. So I told the cashier, I'm like, I'm here, and I'm letting everyone be known that that cat is mine. Like, you know, I'm marking my territory. I'm pissing on it, you know. So, I just stared at him through the glass and until they opened, you know. And I was trying to just, like, play with him with my hands and my eyes and stuff and just, like... And he saw me and he was just, like, up and running around, and I think he just knew, like, that his time there was done. And I can't imagine spending 2 weeks in a cage, especially as a cat, you know. So I get him. Well, the night before I went and told my family, I'm like, so I have crazy news. And they're like, what? And I'm like, we're getting another cat. And they're like, what? No. And I said, yeah, we kind of have to. Like, I completely fell in love. And they're like, okay, well, we can't wait to meet him. Like, my family's always so supportive. But listen, 6 cats is too many. I'm not getting 6 cats. I want more different animals, you know. But when we go to Texas, there are no exotic animal laws. Even here in Washington, we can own kangaroos. There's a kangaroo farm up here, and there's this old kangaroo named Jack that lets you cuddle with him. It's so cool. Anyway, the lady doesn't show up till 9:37. And it's me, and then these people are here. And I'm like, she better know that I was here first and that cat is mine. Because she didn't see who was first because she was late to work. So as soon as she walks in, and there's a little girl and her parents behind me. And it's like, it's not breaking my heart that I have to do this because I am already in love with Otis so much. But they're talking about the cat they want. You know, and they're talking about Otis, the one up there, not down there where the sister was. In my head, I'm thinking, should I turn around and tell him that I was here first, whatever. I didn't. And then as soon as the lady got there, I was just like, hi, I just wanted you to know, I got here at 8:59 before the store opened, and, you told me first come, first serve last night, and I'm just telling you that I've been here a long time, and, you know, I was first, and I want that cat. And she goes, okay. And so, the fucking parents have the guts and nerve to ask me if their little girl can have the cat instead because she wants it so bad. I'm like, am I about to tell a story about how I just lost a baby? No. I said, listen, I'm really sorry, but I'm taking this cat home. And the little girl starts bawling. And, you know, as an empath, that was really fucking hard for me. Because that little girl was in love with Otis too. But they ended up taking Otis's sister. And they looked like they had money. I'm sure they took her to the vet and cleaned her up and all that. But fuck, Otis is like such a big part of my beating heart. And I'm so glad to share him with you guys. And I'm so glad that he and the other kitties are lighting up your lives so much and your mornings so much. And you guys light up my life. And every morning I wake up and I'm like, oh, I get to talk to my friends through comments, you know, because I've done videos, and when I'm asleep, the UK's awake, so I get a lot of response from them, and, you know, all that kind of thing. Actually, because I'm a night gal, I'm more on the UK schedule, to be honest, you know. I wake up at, if I go to bed at 4 a.m., then I wake up at noon, you know, and, then I, you know, take a nap somewhere in there, but I don't tell anybody when, because I don't want anyone to know my sleep schedule. And why is that? That's because people can harm you, you know, at certain hours, especially 3:33. I've been awake at 3:33 on both hours, PM and AM, for the last 2.5 years. I think once or twice I had to take cold medicine and I slept through it for the daytime one, but like the nighttime one, I can't remember the last one I've missed. So, if any of you guys are trying to shoot things at 3:33, go ahead. My blocks are up. So, the cats are gone, but yeah, so that's the story. Like, I had to break a little girl's heart to get Otis, but I'm not saying it was worth it. That was sucked. It sucked to feel her sadness and her pain. Because part of me was like, do the right thing. Let this little girl have this cat. And the other part of me was like hearing Otis cry and like looking at him and him going like this, like seriously. He wasn't a cat that sat in the back of the cage. And he saw other people and was just like chill, like rubbing his head against the thing because he wants petted. That's normal. And then when he saw me, he seriously was like, that looked really good, I'm sure. Okay, so you're here with me, Jen the Taxidermy Witch, and we're just talking about, Monsieur Otis. Monsieur Otis! So I have to sing a little song, even though Otis isn't here. Oh, stretching, man. You guys want to do yoga with me sometime? I could teach you yoga. Like a simple hatha routine. Leave that in the comments. Because you know what? If I did yoga with you guys, I would do it more. And that would be good. Not that I don't have enough fucking things going on in my life, right? I got a lot going on. But I like to put it all on camera. So let me show you a necklace that I just made I'm really proud of. And then that'll be it. I just want to show you this. It's really cool. Hi, Effie. I love the name Effie. I always have. Since I had it. Oh yeah, this one ain't mine. This is just one I wear. Okay. Look at this puppy. It's a statement piece. And it's got some copper wire around a chicken's foot. And it's like spun in a spiral, if you can see that. And then, here's the cool part as well. Not her vajouge. Boobs! Sorry. It's early in the morning, I'm tired. Okay, so back here in the back, it makes it even more of a statement piece, because you've got your giant aromatherapy diffusing beads, lava. So, she can absorb that on her back through her spine, right? That's really cool, I think. So, she puts essential oils on those. You can smell it, you know, from the other side, but maybe you don't want it to be so potent in front of your face. Or maybe you just want a two-sided necklace from the Taxidermy Witch. They're really fucking cool. Alright guys, thanks for joining me, Jen the Taxidermy Witch, while we talked about this gorgeous statement piece. And you were on the Otis and Jennifer Show.